The European Union is preparing tough countermeasures if President Trump follows through with the threat to impose 30% tariffs on EU imports next month. After a ministerial meeting in Brussels, EU Trade Chief Maroš Šefčovič called the U.S. move absolutely unacceptable and said the bloc remains open to negotiation but is ready to respond. Italy's foreign minister confirmed the $24.5 billion hit list of U.S. goods the EU could target if talks fail. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz warned that tariffs would devastate Germany's export sector, while U.S. business groups in Europe say the move could spark widespread economic fallout. European stock markets dipped Monday, with auto and alcohol sectors hit the hardest. Mr. Trump insists the tariffs are aimed at reviving U.S. manufacturing, but he's also threatened new duties on Japan, Mexico, South Korea, and Canada. Let's talk some more about this. Global affairs analyst Dr. Patrick Coker joins me for more. Good to have you on World Now, Dr. Coker. The EU is the United States' largest business partner. How might this threat of a 30% tariff by President Trump impact their long-standing relations?
Thank you very much. I believe that this tariff approach by President Trump aims at bringing countries or regional groups up to the table for negotiation. This has been the pattern we have seen with the UK, Canada, and other countries. So I believe that it might be short-lived, and to the extent also that we have now seen that the transatlantic relationship with Europe has improved significantly since after the conference they had recently between the two parties.
All right. And as it is, the European Union has actually promised to take countermeasures should President Trump implement the tariff hike. So I'm curious, how effective do you think negotiation could actually be in resolving the disputes between these parties now?
I want to believe strongly that as long as Europe and America mutually benefit from the trade, there will be a resolution. For example, as we speak, European stock market has really fallen because of this announcement. Moreover, President Trump basically wants to improve domestic economy, and I can tell you for a fact that some European companies would rather relocate to America than not trade, especially when Europe is the largest trading partner with America.
Yeah, just like you mentioned, President Trump says that his mission is actually to boost the U.S. economy and revitalize domestic manufacturing. But the strategy, a lot of people have questioned it. What's your position on that?
Can you repeat the question, please?
I'm talking about President Trump's mission, which he says is to boost the U.S. economy and revitalize domestic manufacturing. But this strategy, the way he's going about it, what do you make of it? Because it's receiving criticism from some angles.
I think he's making headway. He has achieved a lot. Recently, he said they had so much resources and funds coming into the country, and many countries have actually started relocating some of their businesses into the United States. However, one could question how long term this will serve, especially when there are other policies and global trade or international treaties and protocols that back the trading activities globally. I want to believe that the gains might be short-lived. However, he will have boosted the economy of United States, which is a primary objective.
All right. And, you know, for the world, how do you think that the global trading network perceives Donald Trump as of today?
I would just be point blank on it. It disrupted the system, the trade systems that had persisted globally. Many countries are revisiting their policies as we speak. Some are just playing catch up, and others that are strong are really standing up to these policies. While we don't have time to discuss many of these, you recollect that China really also stood up to whatever threats, in quotes, that came from President Trump. In any case, many countries that understand the dynamics played the the mediatory approach to it, and got something favorable. UK got something favorable.
All right.
Although initially it really affected the economy.
All right.
But right now they have picked up.
Global Affairs Analyst Dr. Patrick Coker, thank you very much for your submission on World Now.
Thank you.